Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, and here we are, Fed Day. How exciting, isn't it? I believe it is. Anyway, look, so yes, Wednesday, March 16th, 2022. Where to start? How about this? Well, we got some more economic news today that is just freaking beautiful. It really is. So retail sales again miss the mark. However, coming in less than expected, obviously. However, if you minus out gasoline and autos, we're negative. Retail sales are negative for February. Now, no surprise to you, to me, we are in an economy in collapse. Meanwhile, I still say we're going to get a Fed rate hike today. Just lovely. Now let us move forward just a little bit. On the back of negative retail sales minus gasoline and autos, and even if you put those in, they still miss the mark. You know, the rocket scientists, economists, they must be drinking the Kool-Aid or something. They're always wrong. They're never right. Have you noticed that? Yeah. It's pretty astonishing to me. Anyway, on the back of yet again more abysmal economic news, stock futures are soaring across the board. Yesterday, very nice rally on Wall Street. Dow finished up several hundred points. And today, it looks like, at least at the open, we're going to get a nice jump in the market. But again, look, you know what I'm going to tell you. Forget the stock market for a moment. Let's look over at the debt market, the dollar, crude oil, you know, the drivers of the freak show. Okay, the 10-year yield, 2.18. The market's going to love it here, like I've been telling you for freaking months, okay? I don't know if we're going to settle here yet, but that's been my call for a very long time, that we're going to settle above 2%, and the market's going to get all orgasmic over it. Oh, yeah, just like that. And right now, the Dixie, or the relative strength of the dollar, is down sharply. So just looking at that, looking at the 10-year yield, right now 2.18, dollar down, nice setup for the stock market. Crude oil, catching a bid right now, on our way back up. All right, you all know this, but let me just tell you again. Central banks, I'm going to calm down here, none more so than this freak show organization is going to inflate some more, and then go crazy up on top of that. So you can expect, again, the dollar, the absolute strength of the dollar to crater faster as central banks, none more so than the Fed, continue to buy assets, continue to inflate their balance sheet, continue to lie about tapering. And today's going to be more or less a joke. I mean, Fed's going to raise rates, in my opinion, a fractional amount. It's just a token. It's just a little sprinkle, like a little sprinkle of bird shit on everything. That's all it is, and the market's going to enjoy seeing that. That's just my perspective on that, people. I think you already know. We also, on the economic front here, we found out that this is going to be no surprise to you again, but it is pretty shocking. In February, import prices, well, of course, went up. But the bigger picture here, year over year, import prices have gained nearly 11%, 10.9% actually. We're getting hit from every possible angle with inflation. But it's just transitory. You know that because, you know, the Federal Reserve told us it's transitory, so it must be true. No, not only is it not transitory, we haven't seen anything yet, people. I'm telling you right now. For those of you out here, and I don't think it's a single one of you, who are hoping and praying for some kind of relief, it ain't coming. It ain't coming anytime soon, so you can pray all you want. What we are going to see here is, again, a deliberate, engineered environment of soaring inflation, because that's all central banks want to do. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about nothing. Their goal is to continue to inflate faster. Okay, you're going to see rates lower for longer, just as I said would be a top trend for 2022. Inflation soaring out of control. Food and energy have literally gone parabolic, and I don't think we've seen anything yet. This pullback that we've had with crude oil and energy, it's bullish, people. It's freaking bullish, just like this drop in the market that we've seen since the end of last year. Financials getting hit. You really think this is going to last? Those of you who are listening to some of the retards out here about a crash every other month, and you've been following the wrong people, I assume, year after year after freaking year, because they're always wrong. Make it up. Make this stuff up. How these people even have a platform out here is beyond it's beyond me. I just can't understand it. Anyway, so that's the setup this morning. Okay, we got the biggest freaking freak show in the history of the world about to play out in a couple of hours. We're going to hear from the single ruling body of the world today, the real government, the Federal Reserve, and they're going to dictate monetary policy. And it's such a joke. We're going to hear again. Think about what I'm going to tell you. The United States economy is 70% dependent on retail sales numbers. Well, we're negative. We are negative for the month minus gasoline and autos. And even if you want to throw those in, like I said, the numbers still missed the mark. Our economy, it's dead. It's over. And I think you know that. But again, the lies, the distractions, the misinformation must be shoved double fist fed to you. And they think you're buying it, but I know you're not. If you follow this blog, you know exactly what's going on. And they're not done. They are not done shoving crap down your throat, buckets of it. They're just pouring it in. They're just pouring it in, and they think you're going to just keep continuing to swallow it. No, you're not going to do that, but we're going to stay on top of this. People, look, the situation is this. The economy is in free fall. The economy is in literal collapse. Okay, the gap between the stock market and the economy, like I said, is going to continue to grow. Yeah, sure. We've had years of this market going straight up. Over the past couple of months, we've had a corrective phase. That's all this has been, okay? And for those of you out here who are smart enough to add to existing positions, you're going to come out of here smelling like a freaking rose. And everyone's going to go, how did they do that? It's so unfair. How do people make all this money in the market? Because we have a functioning brain. That's all. And we ignore those people that are saying month after month, week after week, we're in a crash mode. The market's crashing. Get out of it. Duh. Make it up. Make any of this stuff up. It's impossible. It's freaking impossible. So, with that said, in summary real quick here, we have an economy cratering. We have abysmal economic news across the board. Retail sales, import prices surging nearly 11% year over year, but the market's loving it. Stock futures right now up hundreds of percent across the board. 10-year yield 2.18. Dollar coming down. Gold and silver getting hit, despite the fact that the dollar is getting hit. I'm so surprised about that. How about you? Bitcoin nicely over 40,000. People, look. Can I tell you? Nobody knows this market better than you do. You over there with your clothes off. Get your clothes on. What are you doing watching my blog here in the nude? Yes, I can see you. All right, look. All right, I'm going to let you all go. People, share this video, please. Get it out there. Let me know what you think about the stuff I talked about here. And I can't wait till later. If you are not a subscriber to my newsletter, I would suggest subscribing because I might fire a few things off to you later on. Link in the description of this lovely video. All right, that's it. See you later.